Hi guys! So welcome to episode 2 in a series titled Diary of a Sickle Cell Warrior.
This is my journey, this is my fight. This for the warriors, shine bright. Diary of a sickle cell warrior, Sarah Ezekiel.
So in this series, I'm just going to be giving a little bit of information about my life growing up and a bit of a story that basically involves my brother. Now, just the background, guys. You will always hear me say my mom, not because I do not have a father. It's just because the period I was growing up and my brother was growing up, my dad was working in the different states. So he would usually come home over the weekend, say Friday night, he will come home, and most times he will leave back for work in the other state, say Sunday evening or Monday morning, depending on his schedule. Most of the times we were admitted into the hospital, guess who was paying the bills? My dad. Because at the time, I think until when I was 16, 17, thereabouts, or 17, 18, my mom was a full-time housewife. Now, while I was growing up, the early stages of my life, she used to make cardigans for a particular secondary school in Abuja, Nigeria. But aside that, my mom was a full housewife while I was growing up. So to the story of today. Now, while I was growing up, I never knew I was a sickle cell warrior. I remember that while I was little, my mom would always take me and my brother to like a research center. They were basically using us as lab rats to get drugs that would help sickle cell warriors, because at the time I was growing up and my brother was growing up, a lot of sickle cell warriors were dying. So she would take us there on a particular day and they would take our blood, they would do a lot of research on us and everything, and we'll spend time there as well. The only reason why I looked forward to those days was because of all the snacks and goodies that I could get, Coke, Fanta. Back in the day, all these things were luxury for us. It's not like the way it is right now. So I always looked forward to our clinic days. I'll just call it clinic days or research days. Now, just the background as well. My elder brother is also a sickle cell warrior. He's about 10 years older than I am. So while we were going for this visit to the hospital, he had a couple of friends and, he was building his own friendship base with this whole thing. And then at some point, while my mom was still taking us there for the research and everything, she told me that at some point, because most of his friends were dying continuously, he told her that he wasn't going to go anymore. He was tired that every time he keeps going there, one of his friends is dead or two of his friends are dead, or, she should just let him die, something like that. And my mom had to encourage him and everything. So this brings me to say, every sickle cell warrior out there have gone through one trauma or the other. They do not need more by the society saying they are weak people, they cannot achieve their dreams, they die early and things like that. They do not need more of that. So if you have a sickle cell warrior as a friend, a sister, a distant relative, do not make them feel worthless. They already feel worthless because of what the society is saying. So do not make them feel worthless, right? Become passionate towards sickle cell warriors. You never know what they're going through. I'm pretty sure you cannot even go through half of the pain we go through. So do not stereotype sickle cell warriors. If you get to meet someone who's a sickle cell warrior, even if you know that they are, don't blatantly bring it out and say, oh, are you a sickle cell warrior? Oh, okay, I know you guys don't live long or things like that. Never make such statements, Don't even let them know that you're a sickle cell warriors. Let them mention it to you and be like, oh, really? I never knew. Things like that, comments like that will help make them feel better. So this will be the end of episode 2. Join me in episode 3 as I share another story, another tip, or another motivation. Bye.
This is my journey, this is my fight. This for the warriors, shine bright.